very interesting download today. Do you remember the story of Moses? He was one of God's messengers, but how did he become one? He would walk up the mountain to meet with God, and in their conversations, God would give him the 10 Commandments. And as one of the rules that was set upon delivering these commandments is that nobody makes altars, nobody makes images to be worshipped outside of one's inner knowledge. But the people needed something outside of them to make all of this real. Because if it's just here, it's not real enough. And so the story of Moses really is the story of spiritual ascension. And how if you don't have faith, you always turn to the physical world. And sometimes you get your faith because you ascend spiritually. And other times you ascend spiritually precisely because of your faith. The idea of heaven that a lot of religion is preaching about is really the spiritual ascension that happens when you look within. Because this light is your light. It's your love. It's your faith. And sometimes you take the first step and you continue your journey because your faith is guiding you to. And other times it's because you've taken all of these steps that you find the faith within you. That you reconnect with God, with the Creator. Because in the story of Moses and climbing the mountain to reconnect with God, the mountain is really you. You need to overcome your limitations. You need to do the inner work of healing. The mountain and reconnecting with God, the universe, the Creator, is overcoming the mountain that is you and transforming your life through self-mastery. And the 10 Commandments are the downloads that we're all capable of receiving. And the 10 Commandments might symbolize the universal laws that we should all adhere to. So what happens when we are not able to grow spiritually, ascend spiritually, is that we look for answers in the physical world. We look for answers outside of us. We start to worship these false images, these altars. Do not make an image of me is the one sentence you should remember when it comes to your relationship with God, with the Creator, with the universe, whatever your beliefs might be. Because all of us have a link to the divine, but it starts with us doing the inner work. The story of Moses is really a story that reminds us that anyone can be a messenger for the divine. That the information is available to all of us, but not all of us are listening. And those that are waiting for somebody to save them, somebody to spoon feed them the answers, somebody to do the work for them, those people will always outsource their faith and choose to blame somebody else. Spiritual ascension is work, but you don't rise up to embody your full potential without working on yourself. Everything starts with you. But when you start working on yourself, you soon realize that the whole universe is working with you. And that is the law of attraction, especially when it's applied to bring positive change on earth.